Okay, so we're gonna ignore the fact that this is all happening. Don't worry about it. Um, and all the stuff in the background. Honestly, I don't really have that much time, and I don't have much time, and I need to do this. I don't need to do this, but I really want to do this before I like lose my nerve to say what I want to say, and before I forget what I planned to say or wanted to say, just gonna be in the moment. Okay. Um. So yeah. Basically, there's this whole thing that's been going on the YouTubes with the whole what lesbians think of bisexuals thing. And today they posted I want to say the bisexual side, but at least one of them is pansexual, but that's not the biggest, from the middle of the spectrum, from not one side or the other. So yeah, yeah. So I mean, I thought it was really interesting. I thought it was informative. I thought that it was cool that people were willing to be honest and talk about things and stand up for their side, I guess. Yeah. Um, oh dear. Uh, I just, my overwhelming thing by the end of it, like, I like applaud them for being like, take the calm and rational route and be the person that, like, you wish that person would have been or would be towards you, and like just show them who you really are and all that good stuff, and just let them accept you or not accept you. Don't let them get to you. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah. So I mean, there was that, but and I can see where people are gonna be like, yeah, good job, you took in both or more than one side, and you were equal and all that good stuff. But at the same time, I can see where there's probably going to be people that are still going to be upset because people were clearly upset by the first video, and I think that people are genuinely going to be upset. And I think my standpoint is, at the end they were like, it causes you or it makes you to be a better person because you just have to, sometimes when you are in a minority group or something, you have to be better to be accepted or just to be equal. And the person's point of view was, wouldn't you want to be a better person? Like, it's kind of like you're growing as a result of it, which I totally get. I totally understand. Um, and I agree with. It's a concept that I try to apply in my own life, and it helps me through a lot of things. But at the same side, I can see where people who are upset are going to be like, you have to try so hard in so many places all the time because of other people who don't understand that when you find yourself in a community, that's supposed to be your place where you don't have to try as much. Like, you, me personally, I am a woman. I have to try harder. I have to be better. I am of color. I have to try harder. I have to be better. I am not straight. I have to try harder. I have to be better. And then I don't fall completely on one side of the spectrum or the other. And this is like an additional thing. You have to try harder. You have to be better to be accepted. And when you find a community that you think you should be a part of or that you think you should fall into, you don't want to have to keep trying. You want to find some kind of solace, some kind of peace, and just be able to relax and be yourself, and that is all that you need. And you can just live your life. And so it kind of sucks when you have a community and you're like, finally, I can relax, and then it's like, just kidding, you're not 100% accepted. Like, we accept you, but you're just a little different from us, so it's still kind of eh. Which I already get because I'm mixed, so I understand those feelings, and I have that in more than one part of my life. So I mean, it sucks, but I get it. I just wish that people could be a little bit more understanding of, yeah, there should be full honesty and disclosure on both sides, and I think that that was cool that that's what they did in the video. But at the same time, I hope that they can also accept, by seeing the people who are still going to be hurt, not get defensive and be like, but it's making you better, so, calm down. I hope that that people who are like trying to be positive about the whole thing can still see and understand why people would still be upset. Like, if I mean, I'm not full black, but if I went to like a BSU, a Black Student Union or something at school, I would totally want to be able to relax, not have people be like, are you black? Oh, you're black, but you're not completely black. Like, the second I do something that somebody doesn't like, it's like, oh, that's your other side. Like, you just want to be accepted and be a part of that group because people love being a part of groups in some way or another, even introverts, because they're a part of the introvert group. That you find somebody who relates to you and it's cool and stuff, and it makes you feel like you belong. So those are my feelings, and I felt like sharing them, and I really need to go. So I hope you, or whoever is watching this, is having a good day. And if you have any, you know, feelings, or you agree or don't agree or whatever, want to say hi, want to, I don't know, rap in the comment section, go for it. Alright, bye.